Jada Pinkett Smith reveals Chris Rock once asked her out amid divorce rumors with Will Smith. Jada Pinkett Smith also talked about the Oscars incident and shared that she hasn't spoken to Chris since then. Will Smith had slapped Chris on stage. Jada Pinkett Smith has revealed that Chris Rock had once asked her out on a date amid rumors of her divorce from Will Smith. Talking to People, Jada added that when Chris shared his wish with her, she clarified that she was still married to Will. Jada was surprised with Chris' gesture. Jada told People, "I think every summer all the reports would come out that me and Will were getting a divorce. And this particular summer, Chris, he thought that we were getting a divorce. So he called me and basically he was like, 'I'd love to take you out.' And I was like, 'What do you mean?' He was like, 'Well, aren't you and Will getting a divorce?' I was like, 'No. Chris, those are just rumors.' He was appalled. And he profusely apologized and that was that." Jada also talked about the Oscar slap. Jada also opened up about the Oscars incident and shared that she hasn't spoken to Chris since then. Will Smith had slapped Chris, who was hosting the show, on stage after the latter made a joke about Jada. She added that Chris came downstage after the incident to speak to her. "Chris came down to the end of the stage and tried to apologize to me. He said, 'I didn't mean you any harm.' I said, 'I can't talk about this now, Chris. This is some old s. I thought this was about the Oscar 2016 and their stuff that they had before I even came into the picture in the late 80s. I've got to leave that to Will and Chris to talk about, but they got their stuff for sure," she said. Jada opened up on 2016 Oscars. In 2016, Jada supported the #OscarsSoWhite movement and called for a boycott of the awards show. The same year, Chris was hosting the show and had made jokes about Jada. She said that she didn't really recognize the level of pressure Chris might have been under at that time. Jada added that she probably should have told him that even though she was talking about the Oscars, she wished him the best. She also said that later Chris called her and they both apologized to each other. Please subscribe, like and hit the notification button for more videos.